Hello guys, it's Letty. Um, I don't even I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what to say at this point regarding just the state of the city of Chicago. I've been a native for most of my life. I haven't lived here all my life. I've had short periods of time where I've lived in other states, but very short. For the most part, I've lived in Chicago, and as far as I know, Chicago has always had a reputation for violence. It's been violent since I can remember. I grew up in a very bad neighborhood growing up. It was rough. It was rough. Bullets flying all over which way. So that's all that I know. And I think it's just really, I didn't want to talk about this. The troops are in our city now. And what I think they want to do is focus more. I keep hearing about ICE, 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 but honestly, we have a bigger problem in Chicago than ICE, or than they at the, they want to focus to me on the migrants. Before the migrants got here, Chicago was a hot mess. Years before, way before, way before. This didn't start with them. We're doing this to ourselves. This is black on black crime. This is black on black stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with the migrants. And any assistance that can be had, I'm open to, as long as it's we're not people are not being harassed and making it worse. And I hope this doesn't lead to a full-out war, because it's a hot mess in the city of Chicago right now. It's a hot mess. And I think it's just an insult for my mayor to get on TV and talk about how the crime is dropped. What's the purpose of lying? Like, you really kind of, I'm going to quote Judge Judy. I can't think of a better quote than what our mayor's trying to do to us, really. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Okay? That's how I feel, our mayor. I think he starts to say that, and I feel like he's saying that to justify why he don't want Trump to come here and bring the National Guard here. Why not try something we ain't tried before? Why not try something we ain't tried before? What's wrong with the troops coming here? I wish they would focus more on the crime and less on the ICE and the migrants. The migrants are not, the crime is happening between us, black people. And we have a mayor, honestly, and I don't even like to do these videos, be honest. I don't like to talk about politics. Everybody knows I don't like to talk about politics. It's depressing. It's really depressing. But our mayor wants to put his head in the sand and pretend like things are not happening in this city that need to be addressed. We got those teen takeover things where teenagers are going, and they've been countless of videos. They're going to different neighborhoods, and this is late at night. They're drag racing. They're speeding around. They're doing donuts in the middle of the street. Someone hit, this was not too long ago, somebody hit several cars that were parked outside my house, including my neighbor's car. So in our house, two of our cars got hit. Neighbor car got hit. Somebody just came down the block. And I have been calling my alderman's office to request some speed bumps on our block, because our block has speed bumps further down, but not where on my particular block. And I'm getting tired of it. And I haven't heard back. I just want some speed bumps. There have been things have happened. close to where I live. And if the president want to bring the troops in, bring them in. Maybe it'll make a difference. I know they won't be here forever. I don't know. Maybe then. Why not try something that you ain't tried before? Because the old stuff ain't working. The preaching and we need some follow up. We need some action. We do. We need an intervention. And for Mayor Johnson, I have respect for everybody, but sir, you got to stop. Get your head. You are literally putting your head down in that sand and pretending that this is not a problem. And it is. It needs to be addressed. A lot of people have left Chicago because of that reason. They just don't want to deal with it. It's a lot of things happening. It didn't start with you, Mayor Johnson, but you are currently in power. And the city of Chicago needs your help. I'm going to say it again. The violence did not start. This violence was happening way before the migrant. When I was a teenager, people was getting shot everywhere. Violent summertime were violent times. You were happy for the summertime, but you dreaded it. You were like, oh my God, they're going to really be shooting now. It's as soon as the weather get nice, the shooting starts happening. The only time we have some peace is when it's cold. And you can't go out then. They have even done our annual Taste of Chicago event. They have scheduled it during the time when people are at work. They don't have it. Usually they have it in the summertime when everybody's off. They have scheduled it during the time when people are at work and kids are in school. It's going to be in September. They deliberately want it scheduled, I believe. This ain't confirmed. I believe so that it can be a less of a population out there. They can have just maybe retirees and people that are not working. Just to keep. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Mayor Johnson, you gotta do better. If the government want to send the troops, let them send the troops. Now the whole ICE thing, I ain't got nothing to say on that. I don't know. I'm talking about what I do know. I'm gonna speak on what I know. I don't think we need to focus on ICE. I think we need to focus on the crime in Chicago amongst black people, because that's what these crimes are happening black on black. We have a crisis in Chicago. We do. We really do. And our mayor is putting his head down and saying, stop telling us the crime is down. I have heard him, and I was insulted. I looked at my TV screen when he said that. He said that a few weeks ago. He was online. And I know he probably said that in response to hearing that Trump won't send the troop. Stop lying, man. Stop it. Stop lying. Crime ain't down. Not from my perspective. I live here. It is not down. People racing down my block. I am currently, guys, trying to get speed bumps put on my block because our cars have been hit several times from speeding people. And I want to slow them down. I'm gonna keep calling. Y'all gonna get tired of me because I'm demanding these speed bumps. I'm not playing. I'm not gonna sit down. You elect these people, they need to do their job. Sorry. So that's my spiel on it. Like, comment, subscribe. This is a Chicagoan speaking. And we need to do better, guys. We need to do better. Let somebody come in here and help. We need help. We don't need talking. Speeches are done. We need help. We need physical help. Let people come in and help. That's what I got to say about it. Bye. Have a good day.